everyone, this is Dr. Syamala Devi from the Department of MBA IB, Acharya Nagarjuna University. And coming to today's topic is regarding designing of HRD questionnaire. So this topic is related to the subject of HRD scorecard. So under HRD scorecard, we are going to learn about designing of HRD questionnaire. We all know that questionnaire is prepared and implemented in an organization by the external or internal consultant of an organization. Okay, why they are doing this questionnaire means in order to know the implementation of the organization's strategies or else the policies, etc., are being matured in the organization or not. Okay, so for this purpose, the external or internal consultant will come into the organization, and depending upon this questionnaire, they will analyze the effectiveness of the organization, or else the organizational performance can be analyzed. Okay, so if at all there is any lagging in the organization, okay, all this can be settled by implementing new strategies and policies, okay, through these questionnaire, okay, questionnaire analysis. So here how this questionnaire is prepared, okay, so how the questionnaire is designed by the consultant. Now first of all, if we see what is a questionnaire, okay, so questionnaire is nothing but a list of questions which contains a list of questions or items used to gather data from respondents about their attitudes, experiences, or opinions. Coming to the organization, okay, so in the organization, the respondents will be the employees or the stakeholders of the organization. So here in this questionnaire, the attitudes, the experiences, the opinions of the employees or stakeholders will be expressed. Okay, so questionnaires can be used to collect a quantitative and at the same time qualitative information also. You all know the difference between the quantitative and qualitative. Okay, so quantitative is nothing but which we can collect the information in the form of numerical terms. Okay, but coming to qualitative information, okay, qualitative information is which cannot be ascertained in the numerical terms. For example, employee satisfaction, okay, likewise those cannot be expressed in numerical terms. So here under questionnaire, the data will be collected both in the form of quantitative and qualitative information, right? Now, questionnaires are commonly used in market research as well as in the social and health sciences. For example, a company may ask for feedback about a recent customer service experience. Okay, so likewise, questionnaires, why questionnaires were used means in order to have a research. Okay, the research may be on any concept or on any aspect. Okay, so like now they have given example of feedback, taking feedback of customers in order to do a market research. Okay, so likewise in organizations also, feedback will be taken from the stakeholders of the organization. Okay, so through the feedback of these stakeholders, okay, so the companies or the organization's effectiveness can be analyzed. Okay, so HR audit questionnaire is the most comprehensive available for an HR audit. Okay, so comprehensive in the sense the whole organization, the whole people or the stakeholders of the organization will be considered. Okay, their attitudes, their experiences, their opinions, all will be gathered. The data will be gathered. So here HR audit questionnaire is the comprehensive aspect, the comprehensive opinions, the comprehensive attitudes of an organization. Okay, so this is to be administered on line managers and HRD staff. Okay, so the questionnaire may be administered to all employees or on a sample depending upon the exhaustiveness intended by the organization. So while designing this questionnaire, HRD questionnaire, okay, these are managed by, or else these are administered by the line managers and the HRD staff. Okay, and uh, how this questionnaire will be taken. Okay, how many members will be taken, how many respondents will be taken. Okay, so it depends upon the urgency or the requirement of the organization. Okay, so they may take, or else they may consider the whole employees, whole stakeholders of the organization, or else a sample of the people, a sample of the employees of organization may also considered. Okay, it depends upon the organization, it depends upon the external or internal consultant. Okay, now, so HRD, designing of HRD questionnaire. So in HRD questionnaire, what are the dimensions that we are going to analyze? Okay, so what are those dimensions means? Basically here we can see here 6 aspects. Okay, so first one is career system. First one is career system. Second one is work planning. Third one is development system. Fourth one is self-renewal system. Okay. Fifth one is HRD, and sixth one is competency mapping. Okay. So coming to first one, career system. Okay, this is first dimension in HRD questionnaire. Okay, so all these aspects will be involved in this questionnaire: career system, work planning, development system. On all these aspects, questions will be prepared by the consultant. Okay, so on all these aspects, to how much the organization is matured, okay, on all these aspects will be analyzed by the consultant. So if we take, or else if we go for the first dimension, that is career system. Okay, so what does career system includes? So career system is nothing but which is which deals with the employees of the organization. Okay, so under career system, first first of all, first aspect involved is manpower planning and recruitment. Okay, and the second one is potential appraisal and promotion, and the third one is career planning and development. These were the 3 aspects that were studied under career system. So this is first dimension of HR audit questionnaire. Okay, so under career system, do these 3 aspects were considered or else given higher priority in the organization or not is analyzed by the consultant through interviews, through observations, through surveys. Okay, so all these aspects will be involved. So in questionnaire also, he will give certain questions regarding the recruitment, regarding the manpower planning, a potential appraisal of the employees, career planning of the employees, training development facilities to the employees. Questions will be asked. Okay, so if we see the first aspect, career system. Okay, so before going to this, I want to say something, that is, whenever in your final exam, if they have asked any question regarding designing of HRD questionnaire means, okay, so you have to mention about HRD questionnaire, the concepts involved in this HRD questionnaire. Okay, and you have to write about career system, and under career system you have to mention about these 3 topics. Okay, likewise you have to mention all these 6 aspects. If at all they have asked only a simple topic regarding role analysis, or else topic regarding work planning, or else they may ask about designing questionnaire about self renewal system, means you have to write about what is self renewal system and what are the aspects involved in the self renewal system. Okay, or else if they asked comprehensively, just like what is HR audit questionnaire, means you have to mention about HR audit questionnaire. Okay, and then you have to write about all these 6 aspects. Okay, or else if they asked specifically about work planning or HRD or competency mapping, likewise, then you have to consider, if they asked HRD, means you have to write about HRD all these aspects. Okay, so now going to first dimension, career system. Okay, so what does career system means? So under career system we will study 3 aspects. So first one is manpower planning and recruitment. So the consultant will see that how is the manpower planning is being done in the organization, how is the recruitment is done in the organization. Okay, so according to these 2 aspects a questionnaire will be prepared by him. Okay, so according to those questions he will analyze the maturity of these aspects, to what extent they are achieved. Okay, so if we see under manpower planning and recruitment, manpower requirements of each department work unit are identified well in advance. Okay, so this question, so do the organization is in advance, is in proactive, okay, in identifying the manpower requirement. Okay, next one, manpower planning and business plans are closely linked. Do manpower planning is done according to the requirement of the business plans, okay, or not? It is asked in the questionnaire. Okay, so is manpower planning according with the business plans or not? Is it closely related with the business plans or not? For example, if we are going for any expansion of our organization, means definitely we will require the manpower. Okay, so do the organization plans according to the business plans? Okay, do manpower planning is closely linked with the business plans or not? Okay, and another one is retirement and vacancies form a part of manpower planning. We all know that in any organization, okay, vacancies will be there, retirements will be there. Okay, whenever a person is retired, definitely there will be a vacant position. Okay, so depending upon the data available in the organization, according to that data, do the organizations, okay, filling the vacant positions or not? Okay, it will see. And another one is manpower plans are prepared for 3 to 5 years. How manpower planning is done in any organization? Okay, are they doing manpower planning every 2 years, every 3 years, or else every 5 years? Likewise, do manpower planning is done or not? Okay, and departments send manpower requirements in advance to the personnel or HR department. Okay, so definitely this question will be there. Why? Because departments, different departments are sending the requirements of manpower requirement, okay, to different departments. So they have to uh, communicate with the HR department that they need. For example, if we see in sales department, okay, they need another 5 members or 10 members for sales department, then they have to communicate in advance to the HR department. Okay, why? Because some 5 members are leaving the sales department, so we have to hire those sales department men. Okay, so they have to communicate that information to HR department in advance. Okay, okay, likewise, next one, capabilities of employees are utilized well here. Okay, so another question is how the employees potentialities or else capabilities are utilized? Are they using optimally the capabilities of employees or not? Okay, so this comes under manpower planning only. Okay, and the other one is coming to recruitment aspect. So how the selection process is objective and ensures that competent people are recruited. We have studied in recruitment. Okay, so internal recruitment can be done, external recruitment can be done. So and if we go for external recruitment, we will see different aspects. Through references also people will be coming to the organizations. But if we go through references also, is the organization hiring the potential people, hiring the competent people or not? How the selection process is going to be done in the organization? Okay, do the organization is selecting the candidates properly or not, qualitatively or not? Okay, and the other one is valid and standardized tests are used for recruitment. So we all know, while going for recruitment, different processes will be done, different stages will be there. For example, a written test, okay, face to face interviews, likewise different stages will be there in recruitment. Okay, so are they following the valid test, are they following the standardized test for in the process of recruitment? Okay, other one is line managers are involved in manpower planning. Do line managers involved in the manpower planning or not? Because to that particular department, line managers will look over the subordinates. So that's why these line managers know the persons, the perfect persons to that particular jobs. So do line managers involved in this process or not? Okay, they will ask that question in this questionnaire. And another one is line managers are trained on interviewing and other selection techniques. While taking these line managers into consideration for recruitment process, do these line managers are trained regarding interviewing process or not, regarding the selection techniques or not? Okay, and other one is candidates are given adequate information about the company during recruitment. Okay, so the adequate information, the full information, okay, is given or not during the recruitment process. At the same time, candidates are given opportunity to visit the company before they are finally selected. Okay, do all these things followed by the organization or not? So all these things will be designed in the questionnaire. Okay, and coming to another segment in this, potential appraisal and promotions. Okay, so we all study in this career only. Okay, so potential appraisal and promotions means we all know that potential appraisal of the employees who are working in the organization. Do any development programs were conducting for the sake of employees in the organization or not? Okay, to increase the potentialities of the employees, any feedback is given to them or not? Okay, likewise any policies, okay, any policies or procedures will be there for the development or else for the appraisal of the employees is shared among the employees or not? Okay, or else do the company identify the potential people with higher level skills or not? uh, or else job rotation is being done in the organization or not? Okay, so all these areas will be touched by the consultant. Okay, so those concepts are these. Okay, potential appraisal and promotions, do these concepts involved in the organization or not will be verified, analyzed, and questionnaire will be designed by the external consultant. See, key competencies for each job are identified. Okay, so we know that for each job in an organization, they have particular roles and responsibilities. They have to be competent to perform those responsibilities. Some key competencies should be required for that particular job, to perform that particular job. So in this here, do key competencies for each job are identified or not. Okay, because they have to identify, they have to communicate it with the candidate who came over to do the particular job. Okay, so potentiality of employees is assessed for higher level responsibilities in terms of key competencies. How the potentialities of employees are assessed, for example, promotions are being given. Okay, so in that process, how the employees competencies or else employees performance is assessed. Okay, promotions are based on needs rather than to accommodate individuals. Okay, so how the promotions are being taken. Okay, likewise, for example, promotions are being taken on the basis of seniority, or else promotions are given on the basis of their what to say, their level of performance. Okay, likewise, or else promotion decisions are taken objectively. The company has satisfactory promotion policies or not. Do promotion policies are known the employees of the people in the organization? Are they communicated properly widely to the employees? Okay, do perfect feedback is going to be given to the employees about their performance in the organization? Why? Because if they know about their performance means definitely they are going to be update their performance in the organization. They will try to update their performance in the organization. So all these aspects will be discussed in the questionnaire. Okay, coming to another aspect, career planning and development. Okay, so career planning and development, do career paths are laid down for the employees or not? Why? Because employees are the backbone of the organization. Employee development results in the organization development also. So definitely organizations should concentrate on the development of the employees in the organization. They have to, the organizations has to lay down some career paths for the development of the employees. Okay, so likewise, do any career planning programs and policies were conducted by the organizations or not? Any development training and development facilities were given by the organization or not? If at all they give those facilities to the employees, are the people of them or the employees of the organization aware of those programs and policies regarding their career opportunities? Okay, or not? Or else, what are the limitations of the company that are levied on the employees in the organization? How senior employees share their plans, diversification plans, to provide career related information? How succession planning is done in advance? Okay, seniors provide career related information and advices. Okay, how, to what extent they are sharing their information, okay, regarding the career path. Okay, likewise, effective schemes regarding identification of the potentialities of employees. Okay, so all these aspects, regarding all these aspects, questionnaire will be prepared by the external consultant. So this is about the career system. This is the first part in the HR audit questionnaire. Okay, so this is about career system. Now coming to second part. After completion of the career system, questions relating to these aspects will be designed in the questionnaire. Now coming to second dimension, which is known as work planning. Under work planning also role analysis, contextual analysis, performance appraisal system. So these on these three aspects, okay, questions will be asked by the external consultant. A designing will be done depending upon these aspects. So if we go for work planning, okay, under work planning, role analysis. Okay, role analysis means key performance areas. We all know that in each and every organization KPIs will be there, which are known as key performance areas. Okay, so those are the critical areas which are the backbones of the organization. Okay, which will build the growth of the organization. So those are known as the key performance areas. So organizations identify those key performance areas, and organizations employ the skilled employees in that particular key performance areas or not? Okay, all these questions will be asked in this role analysis. Okay, because in those key performance areas, the employees who are working there in KPAs, okay, they have to know their roles and responsibilities. They have to know clarity about the role of the job, about the responsibilities of the job. Okay, at the same time, goal setting exercises help employees stretch their capabilities. Okay, definitely KPA employees, they will have the roles and responsibilities, okay, targets, okay. So and a planning will be there, a supervisor will be there to help key performance areas employees, okay. So all these aspects are done or not in the organization, okay. And have a fairly clear ideas of tasks, okay. The people who are working in the KPS, okay, do they have a fairly clear idea of task or not? They will ask in the questionnaire, okay. Are they clear about appraising officer's expectations, okay. So he is nothing but appraising officer is nothing but the supervisor, okay. And do they are they clear about reviewing officer expectations, okay. Periodic feedback is given to them, okay, from boss is there or not. At the same time, feedback to the juniors on their performance is given or not, okay. Means here the employee of the KPA, do he really receive feedback from the top management, and at the same time do he really shares, communicates his feedback to the juniors also, okay. All this can be analyzed under the role analysis. Employees have a say in planning their work. Means, do they participate in the planning of the work or not? So all this can be analyzed in the role analysis under work planning, okay.